Hello, darlings. It's Raymond with Haus of Darling Perfumier. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. What are you all doing? I am just decompressing after getting off work and now here going to smell perfume with you all. Hello, Kiara. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, Jake. I love you. Please send this out and invite other fragrance-loving people like yourself into the chat. I'm going to do the same. And as you're coming in, please let me know what your scent of the day or evening is. I always want to know. Today, I wore Calabria from Gentleman's Nod. So please let me know if you have experienced or smelled Gentleman's Nod. Hello, Elemental. Welcome in. How are you doing? So funny thing about this perfume, this is called Calabria. And they always have these cool like medallions at the top of all of their perfumes, which I think are really, really cool. Hello, Bria. Welcome in. I met this perfumer at the Fragrance Festival in Costa Mesa last year, which it's coming up again. So if you want to see me and Jamie, send a DM and figure out how you can get to the Fragrance Festival. I'll send you some details. Hello, Aunt Brenda. Welcome in. But I met Gentleman's Nod at the Fragrance Festival. I smelled Calabria, fell in love with it, and I was like, I need to get a bottle. Cherie, welcome in. So I went to go buy a bottle, and there was a lady in front of me, and I think she purchased like a couple bottles. And when I got up to my turn, they were sold out. Funny thing is, it was the creator's grandmother. So sweet. So I missed out my chance on getting Calabria, but I finally have it, and I'm wearing it today. Tons of bergamot, tons of grapefruit. Kicks, hello, welcome in. There's ginger, black currant. I believe there's some jasmine and tea, osmanthus, tons of musk, a little vanilla. Really yummy, interesting fragrance. I think that Gentleman's Nod is doing some really great stuff. I have another one called Juniper Reverie. So this has been my scent of the day. It is Gentleman's Nod Calabria. Once I saw it back online and I was able to, I bought that. And I had to send a little message and be like, please send this to me because your grandma sold you out and I needed it. So now I got it. Let me know, have you experienced Gentleman's Nod? What do you have from them? And please let me know what you've been sniffing from them. Again, as you're coming in, please tell me what your scent of the day is. None of you have done that yet. And for my Fragcomm people, what is up? You are all dragging here. Let's figure out what you've been smelling or what you've been wearing today, please. Okay, so let's get this here. So I have some scented pages coming up. Jamel, welcome in. How are you doing? I've got some scented pages coming up. I know that Kim and I are going to be doing a couple scented pages together. And one of them is going to be Blocki. So please let me know if you have experienced Blocki. Really cool packaging. I love that it comes like in a tin thing. You are also not using cardboard. Again, I just like that idea of sustainability. You can use it over again, etc. So again, this is Blocki. They are an American perfumer. And the Discovery Set, we ordered right from their website. So please let me know if you have any Blocki or if you've smelled Blocki, because I would like to know. Here we got some scents coming in. So Jake is wearing Starlight Sesame and Black Opium. I got Starlight Sesame for Jake for his birthday. Brea is wearing Zaharoff Signature Aurum. I need to smell that one. Cherie is wearing DIY fragrance from a local business here in Houston. What's the name? Let's shout them out. Tell him, Cherie. Kix is wearing Gentleman's Nod, smelled Outlaw. Oh, he has smelled Outlaw from Gentleman's Nod, and his scent of the day is Armani Code Profumo. Yums, welcome in. How are you doing, darling? So the scents that we have from Blocki are 4 walks. F-O-R walks. 4 walks. Interesting. Then we have Brazilian Lily. And I actually got these discovery sets just because of this fragrance here. I've really been into Lily recently, and I just like that name, Brazilian Lily. Jamie, yes, Sadama is another really great gentleman's nod frag. It smells like chocolate and grapes. In my mind, I am this pharaoh goddess laying on a beautiful Shea lounge while men just like, you know, fan me with these huge palm leaves and feed me chocolate and these yummy, deep crimson grapes. It is so good. Sadama gives me really great memories or images in my head. What it do? Welcome in, Stacks. How are you doing? I thought I had a Sadama just right around. I know I've got a sample of it. Okay, so the next scent from Blocki is In Every Season. Anna, hello, welcome in. Please let me know what your scent of the day is as you are coming in. I want to know. Esteban is wearing Red Stallion by Alexandria Fragrance, inspired by PDM Cologne. Also, Esteban has a live DJ set coming up, Ebb and Flow Thursday, so make sure that you tune in. Esteban, can I play your music behind on my lives? Is it royalty free? Stax is wearing Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. The business name is Love and Make. You get the opportunity to make your own fragrances. We also learned about making fragrances and notes. That's awesome, Cherie. I took a fragrance class last year and I am currently making accords myself. So here's a little sneak peek if you would like to see. So this is my little perfumer's desk right now, but these are all of the accords that I have made and I've got brewing. So I'm working on my own little stuff right now as well. I think smelling the notes in their raw form is so pivotal and essential to being able to identify them in a fragrance. Thank you, Esteban. If you go out and you start playing your music, I will log into Ebb and Flow and we'll play it in the background. Jamie's wearing Sugar Addict by Born to Stand Out. Anna wore Musk Therapy today with the hair perfume. Musk Therapy, that's Initio, right? Okay, the next perfume we're going to smell from Blocki is called Press Club. Can't really see the names on these, but Press Club. Then we've got The Grand Affair. Next is Saharet. S-A-H-A-R-E-T. Saharet. Next is Senrovia. S-A-N-R-O-V-I-A. Senrovia. And then we have Esprit d'Amour. So these are fragrances from Blocki. Kim and I are going to be doing a live on this one coming up really, really soon. And that is going to be one of our scented pages. I also have a scented pages coming up on Monday and Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, same channel as you're here now. And we are going to be joined by So Far Hidden Gems Fragrances and Aroma Dulce Esteban, and we are going to be sniffing through Vivamor. So I am going to be making an ad and I will be posting it to my story. So I appreciate if you would share it out when it goes live to let everyone know when this scented pages will be on Monday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, back to back. We're going to be sniffing through all of these. Esteban has some fragrances that I don't have. Hidden has some fragrances that I don't have. So we're going to get a really great, well-rounded scented pages of Vivamor. If you like this brand, if you have some good experiences, make sure you tune into the live. That way you can add your feedback. I would appreciate you to be there. So again, that's coming up Monday and Tuesday. Blocki, I'm still going to talk with Kim about. Those might be actually coming up this weekend as well. Jason, welcome. How are you doing? What is your scent of the day? Is it something made by Arshan Persia? Please let us know. Kim is the best, Kicks. I love her. Blocki, no, it's not European. Because right in their advertisements here, it says an American perfumer. So no, they are not European. Blocki, Blocki. And they even hand wrote, thank you, Raymond. Like, how cute, right? Just those little touches just adds a little something to the whole ambiance, right? So this includes all of the fragrances and some notes about that. I have not smelled any of these. Kim's the one who turned me on to Blocki. I've got this. So her and I will be doing a scented pages. Stacks, I need some. Yes, you do. JB made cinnamon rolls. Ooh, Jason is wearing Beep by Arshan Persia. Upcoming release. Jamie had enchiladas for dinner. You want to get ready with me? I love those so much. It's been a while since I've done one, so I'll have to do one again. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate you. I wore the other day my Velvina. I bought a full bottle of Velvina from Shansu. The cinnamon, like the fruits in this, it smells like a pear cider with cinnamon. So delicious. I have really been loving this. This is Velvina from Shansu. I bought this after we did our scented pages of Shansu because I was just so enthralled. I also did buy a discovery set at the same time. So now I do have a sample of Effin' Candy. That's the whole reason why I bought this, because I wanted a sample of Effin' Candy. I also got Caramel Swirl, Honey Cuffs, which I have not smelled, Mango Passion, Marshmallow Island, Midnight Cherry, Vanilla Matrimony, Velvina, Levian, and Tavora. So I got two of the ones that I wanted to smell, and I got the Effin' Candy, which I need to smell. So those came in from Shansu. Chicken noodle soup with veggies. Yummy, Cherie. No, not Love and Bastani. All right, so we do have an Akro scented pages coming up here soon. I know I need to talk to Hidden and Esteban about that, but Akro is going to be coming up as well for scented pages. So again, if you know or love Akro, make sure you tune in to that scented pages to give your opinions. All right, what do I have here? Tvdon. This is another scented pages that is going to be coming up. Got a little discovery set from Tvdon. Got a discovery set from DefineMe. So this is going to be another scented pages that I'm going to be doing with Kim, because we both snagged these ones as well. Joe, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. What's up? Another one with Kim. Denam. We have the chapter 1 Enchanting Vietnam. I've got a Christian Louboutin. I've got Anfas. So a lot of discovery sets to sniff through. If you have any of these, you would like to join me, let me know. Let's chat it up, and you can be part of the scented pages. Okay. Ooh, I found my box cutter. I've been looking for this. Found it. Okay. Perfect. So, more discovery sets, which are just ridiculous over here. So I have a couple more fragrances that I have recently purchased last year, and I just haven't got to or introduced to any of you all. I have not smelled those Tvdon before, Esteban, so let me know if you have any like specific favorites, please. I have been, in my area where I'm at, I have access to Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, and Ross as those rack stores. And so I peruse them very often. And these are some of the things that I have purchased recently. So I got my first Zara fragrance. This is called Universal Oud. Let me know if you have smelled this fragrance from Zara. I believe this was under $15 for 100 mils. Love the bottle. Love the design of that. I really like the cap as well. It looks nice, right? This is an eau de parfum concentration, and it's called Universal Oud. So let's spray this. Let me know if you have a favorite Zara fragrance. I've never sniffed Zara before, so this will be new for me. I know they do get some pretty good designers and stuff like that. Ray, did you check your Banana Republic label to see if it was an Extrait? No, I will check that. Thank you. All right. Nice atomizer, not pressurized, but it gave a really nice spread. Okay, this is so pretty. There's a slight smokiness to it. A little bit of like charred wood. So automatically in my head, I'm thinking like Brazilian churrascos. I don't know why, but every time I smell like oud or gaiac wood or charred wood, I see in my head Brazilian churrascos, which is like the meat on the swords. I don't even know why that would even like correlate together. I'm seeing a lot of reds, maroons, browns, deep, dark, rich, kind of like the way you would explain like a Merlot. Yeah, Kix. This was like, it was like $14.95. Cherie saw a Banana Republic Dark Cherry and thought about you in Burlington. Thank you so much. Hidden, welcome in. How are you doing? You are here. Zara Caramel spell is to die for. Thank you very much. I will take a look at that. Mortel by Tvdon is the one I think I really like. Thank you, Esteban. Terrence, welcome in. How are you doing? Memphis Gems in the house. Great live you all had. If you're not following Hidden or Terrence or Aroma or Kix, y'all go and follow them. Jason, those are my crew. They're always backing me up, and I have much love and respect for y'all. Also, by the way, condolences and thoughts are with all of those who are battling the fires in California. So this smells like a little bit dry, charred, smoky wood. Slight spice may be in here. Not fruity. Maybe patchouli. Very earthy. But this also reminds me of Oud Mosaic by Banana Republic. If you've ever smelled that Oud Mosaic, it's almost like a golden oud in my mind. And that's exactly what I would say is this fragrance, Universal Oud by Zara. I like this. There is a slight tinge to Oud Sahara by Le Monde Gourmand, but like cousins, not anything like, oh, it's a dupe. A lot more golden. I really like that Universal Oud. So the colors that I am seeing for this are browns, maroons, reds. Let's see. Maybe more like a berry color. I don't think I have like a dark red berry color. So let's say these. These are the colors that I'm seeing for Universal Oud by Zara. How are you all doing? Ooh, churrascos. I love that woody barbecue vibe. Yes, every time I smell gaiac wood, in my mind, churrascos. Depends on my wife's opinions on if it smells good or not. She has a nose like a bloodhound. For oud, is that what happens? Caleb, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Terrence is wearing Louis Vuitton Imagination. Good to see you all here. Thanks for being in my live. Oud's hair is so scrumptious, Jamie. It's one of my favorite. Interesting color choices. Yeah, I think they go together pretty well. Very interesting though. I'm getting some like berry purple colors in there. I have like a maroon color in my mind, but I don't have a pencil to match this maroon color I'm seeing. Dark maroon. Maybe this one? Yes! Haha. It's actually called maroon. So here we go. Mahogany, tan, brown, orchid, magenta, and maroon. That's the colors. Yes, this one is unisex. There is a little bit of a dryness to it. It smells a little like dry leaves with oud. I keep getting dry. This isn't juicy. This is not fruity. This is oud and like patchouli. Very nice, because again, it's a golden oud. So I feel like this would be perfect for someone who doesn't know about oud or is maybe a starter. I think this universal oud would be a good one. I'm getting golden oud in my mind. And let's take a look at the notes. Again, I got this for $14.95 at Ross. Even with that being said at $14.95, they still have the original price on the back, and it's only $39.90 for those 100 ml bottles. So even at $39.90, that is a steal, I think. Okay, so the card on the inside says, from blue sky sunrise to amber desert sunset, every second full of the heritage of precious scents and its luxurious experience, or its luxurious presence. And it says, love Joe. So, this fragrance is made by Joe Malone. Okay, Universal Oud, made by Joe Malone. Let's take a look at the notes. Okay, so it is made by Joe Malone, launched in 2021. The notes are in the head, black pepper, oud in the heart, and patchouli in the hind. That is Universal Oud by Zara. Very nice fragrance. I will have to wear it and report back to you all about the longevity on that, but I'm liking what I'm sniffing so far. See you later, Esteban. I will log in here and have your music playing in the background. We will join. Jamie, the LVs, I just couldn't with the LVs. There was something about the Louis Vuittons there was a hole. There was something that was missing. It felt incomplete to me. All right, so the next fragrance that I have purchased, this is my first from this brand. This is Clean Reserve or Clean Classic Flower Fresh. I've seen them everywhere, this brand Clean. So I have been interested. Actually, I'm a liar. I do have one other Clean fragrance, and I talked to you about it in one of my last lives. It's Sparkling Sugar. So this is my second, and again, this one's called Flower Fresh. Let me know if you have smelled this fragrance or any fragrances by Clean. I really do like the Sparkling Sugar. It gives me a Diet BR540 without the saffron. It's a very interesting fragrance, and in no way is it BR540. There's just something about it that gives me licks of it, but totally independent. Okay, so this one's called Flower Fresh. All right, let's give this one a sniff. Ooh, nice atomizer. Terrence, I did go to the Louis Vuitton in Costa Mesa, California with Jamie, and we looked like bums, but smelled all of the Louis Vuittons there. And there wasn't one that I would walk away with or even want a sample of. I was not very impressed with any of them. Alicia, my girl, how are you doing? What is your scent of the night? I know you were wearing Addict earlier. Have you changed into something more comfortable? Okay, so this is unfortunately reminded me of a potpourri air freshener. There's one specifically that my parents used to get, and it was, in my mind, it was pink. It had a pink cap. Maybe it was like floral something. And it was almost as if you had flower petals mixed with baby powder. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this one. Jamie, we look like horrible trash walking into Louis Vuitton. And we're like, let us smell all of your fragrances. I was in shorts and flip-flops, for Christ's sake. Potpourri, not poo-pourri, potpourri. So it's kind of like there's rose in there, but there's kind of like a nondescript flower air freshener vibe. Powder. You know what, Kix? I would say this is actually unisex. The florals seem like they are subdued. They lean on the white side to me. Maybe a little bit watery. And then there's like powder, amber, musk. I would say it's pretty unisex. But for some reason in my mind, I am also seeing a flashing label of Summer's Eve. Now, mind you, I have never used Summer's Eve myself. Maybe I should. But for some reason, the smell and the connotation of feeling fresh, that's what's mixing in my mind here. That is Flower Fresh from Clean Classic. I've smelled this smell before in a bathroom. So let's just say that. It's kind of that nondescript poopy flowers, but without the poop. Watery florals. Bergamot. It's not offensive. Let's say that. It's not offensive. Let's take a look at Flower Fresh from Clean Classic. Let me know if you have any experience with Clean Classic at all, or if you smelled that sparkling sugar. I really do like that one a lot. So this one was launched in 2020. And in the head, there is Mountain Air, Lemon Zest, Bergamot. In the heart is Water Lily, Gardenia, Jasmine. I wouldn't think there was jasmine here at all. Base notes are solar notes, musk, white amber, cashmere wood. Sure, let's go with it. I wouldn't say there's solar notes there. I don't really smell the jasmine. I do smell some slight rose, but they don't say it's there. This is unoffensive, clean, classic, Flower Fresh. Brian. Hello, Sean. Welcome in. How are you doing? All right. So if you ever come upon that one and you want to smell like watery flowers dipped in soft powder, she's for you. Sir, Summer's Eve, it is bad for your body. I have no idea. Like I told you, I've never used it myself or consumed it, but I heard it's really good. Reminds you of the bathroom, but isn't offensive. Weird. I enjoy my time in the bathroom, Mr. Arshan, okay? And if you don't, that sounds like a you problem. All right, the next fragrance that I purchased up earlier this year was Pure Grace Pop of Sun. Now there's one fragrance from Philosophy, and it has coconut in it. And now I can't think of the name. It just went somewhere. I like that fragrance. Some other people around me have liked that fragrance, and I've gifted it to them as well. And so I was like, you know what? I saw this, and I was like, I've never tried another Philosophy. I smelled the Pure Grace like lotion, but I've never smelled anything else from Philosophy. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and try it. Again, this is Pure Grace Pop of Sun. So let me know if you have experienced this fragrance or what your favorite fragrance from Philosophy is. I know they do that whole Pure Grace line that has been pretty popular. I have not smelled that myself either. Okay, so this one's Pop of Sun. Okay. Ooh. Yes, Pure Grace, Amazing Grace. There's a lot of different Graces kicks. Nope, it's definitely a you problem. I could just imagine if you could put GIFs in here right now, you would have had some smart ass GIF in there to respond back to me. Okay, so there's a slight creaminess to this. It smells like, instead of like a crisp, sharp lemon, this is a smooth, creamy lemon. All of the rough edges have been smooth. It's not sharp. I'm definitely seeing the yellow connotations that they have on here in the bottle, because it definitely does feel like it is yellow and bright. I'm seeing some blues. There is something almost gelato-like about this. I'm feeling like there's a setness, but it's also still like jiggly, almost even like a mousse or something like that. I do like this one. It would work better in the hotter weather, but there's a creaminess, lemon or yuzu, light white florals, and I feel maybe some like vanilla and sandalwood. Steph, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you in here. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Gifts are reserved for Kim. Answers nonsense. That's the only time they're allowed to be sent, right? Okay. This is very interesting. This is the Pure Grace Pop of Sun. So let's take a look and see what the notes are. I'm definitely seeing yellows, creams, and pinks. So these are the colors that I am seeing for Pure Grace Pop of Sun. Really pretty, energetic, vibrant colors that I'm seeing. This was launched in 2022, and it has apple blossom, pomelo, tangerine, vanilla, passion fruit, and tonka bean. Interesting to use pomelo specifically. I wonder if that's an accord they're using or if they're just saying grapefruit is pomelo. Because it smells like grapefruit to me, which I'm sure you're going to love, Jamie. Jamie and grapefruits don't mix well together. So this was 120 mils, and I believe it was under $20. That is Pure Grace Pop of Sun. Here's the colors that I'm seeing. And I feel like it is a creamy yuzu white floral. Not offensive. You effing hate grapefruit. All right. So the next one that I have is Blissful Fantasy. So this is from Britney Spears, as you can see. I really do enjoy all of the fantasy flankers from Britney Spears. Fantasy Intense is one of my current favorites right now. It's a white chocolate cupcake. So delicious. I think I got Jungle recently. I think Jamie also got Jungle recently. This one is called the Blissful. So let's take a look at what this Blissful Fantasy has to offer. Now, the cool thing about the Fantasy line is I do believe there's always some type of cupcake note that's involved. Did you pick it up, Cherie? And I got this one at Burlington, and it was $9.99. I believe it's a 1 ounce. Yeah, it's a small little 1 ounce bottle. Here it is. So this is Blissful Fantasy. Same bottle design, but they always change the bottle color. But the design is always this round with the inset of the jewels. Let's take a sniff. Please let me know if you're watching this on the replay or later on what fantasy flanker is your favorite. Mine currently is Fantasy Intense. So this is Blissful Fantasy. All right, let's sniff. Oh, this is different than the other fantasies. This is way more floral than I've ever experienced in the other fantasies before. This smells like cantaloupe. And I'm specifically seeing like that cantaloupe like color. Or is this mac and cheese? I'm not sure. Velvina. So I'm seeing like this, the flesh of a melon or a cantaloupe. I even feel texture like the outside rind of the cantaloupe. White florals. I would even say maybe lily, tuberose. There's something a little dank about it, like it's a wet floral. And not wet as in watery or it grows in the water. There is something that is heavy and wet about the fragrance itself. I'm going to be pulling up Esteban so that we can listen to some of their music set. Okay, and then we will look up the notes for this fragrance here. Whoa, Blissful Fantasy by Britney Spears. Okay, we've got the music going. And again, this is Aroma Dulce. So go look in their stories, and there is a link for this ebb and flow so that you can join and listen as well. And I recommend that you do. Let me know if the volume is too high or... No, he said that it is royalty free and it's not copywritten, so we'll see. So this is Blissful Fantasy. It was launched in 2022, and it has melon, lily, freesia. In the heart is tiare flower, tuberose, jasmine, and in the hind is musk, sandalwood, and orris root. I would not guess the orris at all. There is a slight sweetness, and it must be coming from that melon. But it does have lily. Okay, I do enjoy that one. I am missing the cupcake theme that usually goes on with the fantasy fragrances. But that one is called Blissful Fantasy. Charm City, welcome in. How are you doing? What is your sense of the evening or night? Please let us know. Can you guys hear the music at all? Oh my gosh, Jamie, look what I just pulled out. And it does say Extrait. So I wonder if this was a printing error and that's why they are selling them off, because Tuberose Overdose, Extrait de Parfum is not. So that is very interesting that it does say Extrait. So the other day I was over at Jamie's. I was looking at these fragrances that she has in her fragrance closet. And I was like, wait, you have an Extrait of Tuberose Overdose? Because currently there's only 3 extraits from Banana Republic. They are right there. That is Morning Rose, Monday Jasmine, and Orris Vanille. So I was like, what the heck? Now that I'm here, mine says it too. It must have been a printing error. But this is a mini of Tuberose Overdose by Banana Republic. I'm a Banana Republic freak. I love everything that they put out. I have almost all of their Icon collection line. And when I saw that they started releasing 5-ounce bottles and then the 1-ounce bottles, I had to collect them all. Look at this little baby. So cute. Mírale este perfume. It's so cute. Adorable. Jamie, okay, we're going to settle this right now. Okay, so the interesting thing, Jamie, is this bottle on the bottom does say Extrait. Can you all see that right there? It says Extrait de Parfum at the very top. The normal Tuberose Overdose is just an eau de parfum. So we're going to find this out right now. We're going to spray both. We're going to find out what the difference is, and we're going to test out this Extrait. Jamie, what is up with Banana Republic? They are the worst at marketing. They never tell anyone when they are launching new perfumes. You can't even buy them in their damn store. Banana Republic, hire me. Hire me. I will get out the word. So this is the EDP, and this is Tuberose Overdose Extrait. Jamie, thank you for pointing this out and even making me aware that there was a damn Extrait printed on the outside of the box. All right, so this is Tuberose Overdose Extrait de Perfume. Damn, that's good. Okay, so I usually smell like crushed Smarties when I smell Tuberose Overdose. There's something that is slightly bitter, slightly acidic, slightly sweet, and it all mixes together to just make this beautiful concoction that almost feels like a childhood memory. There's tons of black currant in here, green apple, ginger, tuberose. Now, I feel that the black currant is increased in this one, and maybe the ginger as well. It definitely feels like in the Extrait version that everything is just kind of cranked up to 15. Yes, okay. So the EDP feels a little bit more floral to me, a little bit more light and airy. The the Extrait, I feel like the praline is almost like non-existent, but you're cranking up the black currant, the ginger, and the apple. This also has tuberose, tiara flower, jasmine, peony, frangipani, vanilla, sandalwood, and what's the word? Ambrosinide. It's like a type of a musk. So I just may be totally delusional, which may be the case, but I do feel that the Extrait de Perfume kicks up the black currant and the green apple and the ginger, where the Eau de Parfum has that praline sweetness that's coming through, and all of the other things are toned back just a little bit. You're definitely going to get suspended for pulling it out. Pulling what out? The music? You can play royalty-free music. We'll see. We're going to live on the edge here. I'm going to keep playing copyright music until they shut me down. Do I need a Linen Vetiver, Ray? Linen Vetiver is a fantastic fragrance. I do believe that you and I appreciate Vetiver Oris, that rootiness. So I think, yes, you should. Yes, please hire me. Thank you, Cherie. I appreciate you. Pulling it out. Jason, you're going over my head here. What are you talking about? All right, so one of the next fragrances that I purchased is I Am Rock by Shakira. Now, that song is a copywritten song, so we're going to go ahead and just tone that one down a little bit. So, I read that Sonia Constant from LA was some of the perfumer, or was the perfumer behind some of the Shakira fragrances. I'm not sure if it's this one, but I was like, you know what? I really do like Sonia Constant, so let's go ahead and splurge on some of these Shakira fragrances. They were cheap as hell. So yes, Jason, you win. You were right. I only appear innocent on video. Okay. So this fragrance reminds me a little bit of Rogue by Rihanna. There is a maturity about it, a sensuality about it, muskiness. I can't pick out the floral here. Maybe magnolia or gardenia. We're hitting a lot of white florals. Vanilla. Okay, for this fragrance, I am seeing almost black, like a really dark gray. Let's see here. And a blue. It's like these two are the dominating colors. This is what I'm seeing for I Am Rock by Shakira. Welcome in, Jelena. How are you doing, darling? It's good to see you. What type of rock? Street rock, house rock, or school of rock? I am rock. Very interesting because, again, I'm getting white florals, vanilla, magnolia maybe. And these are the colors that I'm getting. I would think that I would be getting some type of colors that were lighter or creamier in color because that's what my nose is smelling. That's the interesting thing about my synesthesia is that it necessarily does not even have to relate. Sometimes the things that I'm seeing on my head are not even what I'm trying to explain or correlate, but they represent something that helps me find the path to explain it to you all. So there's a little bit of a maturity here. Magnolia, gardenia, slight sweetness from vanilla. Let's take a look at the notes. Again, this one is called I Am Rock by Shakira. Jelena, how are you doing, darling? What are you wearing tonight? Do you have any fragrance on? Please let us know. So this one is not, the perfumer is not named, so must not be Sonia. But this was launched in 2017, and it has green apple, bergamot, black pepper, jasmine, jasmine sambac, freesia, vanilla, woody notes, and patchouli. I smell white floral, vanilla, white floral vanilla. That's what I would say for this fragrance. I Am Rock. Very interesting on that one. So we're going to smell one more fragrance and then we are going to end the live for tonight. But remember, I have tons of scented pages coming up. I believe this weekend we're going to have some with Kim and I, but the big ones coming up this weekend, I would really appreciate it if you can help spread the word. I'll make a ad and everything that you can share as well. But it's going to be Monday and Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to be sniffing Vivamor. Okay, so I got, we have Shaghaf for Women by Swiss Arabian. I found this one at Marshall's. This is my first Swiss Arabian fragrance. But funny thing is, my brother-in-law went to Dubai and brought us back incense chips. And for the longest time, I had no idea they were by Swiss Arabian. And those incense chips are so delicious. So I am excited to experience a fragrance from Swiss Arabian. This is my first one. So again, this one is called Shaghaf. She has an animal rock as well. I feel like wearing something expensive tonight. Something sweet, bold, bright. Do you have Ange Noir by Tomovici? The apple in that. What type of sweetness are you looking for? Like chocolate, candy sweet, or like fruit sweet? So this is Shaghaf. Forgot to show you the bottle. Very pretty bottle. I like that design. I am a sucker for a square bottle. Love a square bottle. She got a bunch of rocks. Well, she's got kick rocks. Oh, that's a nice atomizer. I haven't, so I'll wait to hear what you say. Bubblegum sweet. Do you have Toy 2 bubblegum from Moschino? That's literally bubblegum. Yes, there you go. Designer mainstream types. Moschino. Wear this one. It's a beautiful rose and bubblegum scent. Have you ever smelled it, Jason? It's really good. Okay. Shaghaf. I tell you, Esteban has some of the best mixes. You have to go listen sometime. Okay, so this is very musky. I'm smelling some almost like damp woods. Maybe even like damp cedar. It feels wet. Jason, you should smell the Moschino Toy 2 bubblegum. I'll even send you a decant. It starts out with really super Bazooka Joe bubblegum, pink, powdery, and then it dries into a beautiful, delicate pink rose. I also believe there's some fruits in here too. It's a really good fragrance. And it lasts quite a while too. Those Moschino fragrances are pretty good. Okay. So there's something kind of caramel-y about this. Like tooth sweet. Orchid flower. Tons of musk. And lime. So lime, caramel, musk. It's uplifting. It is energizing. It feels light, effervescent, easy. And I'm seeing colors of green, pinks, and yellows. These are the colors that I am seeing for Shaghaf for women. Jamie wore Sugar Addict today, and it is sweet as a cavity. It is a really good fragrance, and it enhances other fragrances in a really beautiful way. That sounds like a white elephant frag mixer, Raven. Like, I don't know what to give away. Shaghaf. I'll have to wear it on skin because, as we all know, paper is one thing. Your skin is something totally different. So this is Shaghaf Women by Swiss Arabian. All right, so this perfume does not have a launch date, but in the head there is lime, lemon. In the heart is praline, apple, peony, and in the hind is musk and cedar. So you wrapped it all up there, Alicia. Musky lime, praline apple with cedar. That's this. That's it. Oh, you do have this one, Jamie? You're all trash talking it and you all like secretly spraying it. You're like, psh, psh, psh. You know what? Let's do it. Let's top this off and spray some Shaghaf to wear tonight. Oh, I really do enjoy the cedar that's coming from this. That's the first thing that I get when you spray is cedar and musk. It smells like a damp cedar and there's something very enjoyable about that. It's almost as if I'm like shaving my pencil as well. Getting some cedar vibes with this one. I ordered the oud one that one came. They let me keep it. Well, that's very nice of them to do that. That one again is Shaghaf by Swiss Arabian. I do get the lemon, but I get the lime more, Alicia. Perfect. So that is going to wrap it up for tonight's live. I always appreciate you gracing me with your presence, being here, talking to each other, creating a community. If you want to continue this after the live, go join my IG channel. It's called Annette or Loretta. And search a little bit back there if you want to get even deeper in. Find my Discord link and join my Discord. I have been setting it up to be a lot more inclusive on there. I am also giving alerts to my posts before anyone else are there when I go live. So if you want to know all about that, you want to collaborate on Scented Pages, find my Discord link or send me a DM and I will send it to you. Jason says the vibe he's going for is Fallen by Lab House, but the $500 version. Okay, that's apple and leather. How about, do you have Alexandria Oriental by Xerjoff? I think that would be really, really good for you. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Alicia, you are amazing. Jamie, Jason, Anna, Cherie, Kix, all of y'all who stay here and who hangs out with me, I really appreciate it all. Jelena, love you from my whole heart. I hope you have a good night. And remember, huge Scented Pages on Monday and Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to smell Vivamor. Bye.